Howdy, this is Ethelred, the worst Civ player on YouTube. Let's play some Civ and kill some barbarians. It's currently 1861, and about this time you started to see a pattern of government in England asserting itself where the monarch had some foreign policy powers, very little in the realm of domestic policy powers, really became something more of a figurehead, whereas the House of Lords and the House of Commons drove bills through Parliament, and you had voting set up which elected members to the House of Commons, at least. And so the constitutional monarchy, as we recognize it today, was essentially set up in Queen Victoria's time. So approximately now is when you saw the UK government as we recognize it today set up. And I suppose that us having picked an ideology roughly translates into that government being established. So let's send these trade routes to the most profitable places we can send them. And there was something else I was going to do as soon as I got in game. Crickets. I don't remember what it was. I thought it was probably meaningful, something I should definitely go... Oh yes, I remember. I was supposed to check to see if we are working this natural wonder, and we aren't. So I could... How can I reassign here in order to be able to take advantage of this without sacrificing any growth? And I think that what I'm going to do here is I'm going to sacrifice 4 hammers. That's a lot. Sacrifice 4 hammers and 4 gold for this. Does that really affect 51? That's not 61. 51. Oh yeah, that's a huge effect. Never mind. Bad idea. That natural wonder will just go right on not getting worked. So much for working natural wonders. Ideology. Oh look, Denmark went order. Comrades. I'm so glad to hear that. Maybe I can start having a better relationship with Denmark. So there's not a lot of history to talk about between now and the next 10 or 20 years. And I actually went over the history in this time period twice, looking to see, well, what more can I say? And I found things to say starting in 1878, but not much between now and then. Hello again, my old friend. He's friendly. That's fabulous. Who hates you? You're at war with the Huns. The Ottomans have denounced you. I'm friends with the Ottomans. Well, let's us... Yeah. Oh, I thought he would take that. That's too bad. That is a shame. So, before the next Congress, I need to denounce Korea, because going into that Congress will be the embargo Korea vote. Let's also check to see if our spies are in the appropriate cities for rigging. And actually, I think they're fine in both of those cities. And let's put a little money into these places just to keep them our allies. I don't feel like losing alliances with any of these guys. I really need to... There. Who's next? What do the rest of these city-states look like? 58, 55, 67. This guy can become mine. I don't have to beat anyone for that. Any places working infrastructure projects? No. Alright, so I think that our spies are set up just about like I would like them. Yes. What unit needs orders? Great, a cargo ship. And Wittenberg's still, but we don't need any more influence with Wittenberg. So now we'll go sail these ships through a little bit here and take care of that guy. What's over here? I wonder if that's some kind of shortcut I should know about. Doesn't look like it. Oh good, yes, let's work together. I suppose that's going to upset the Ottomans, but really it's appropriate that I'm friends with another order nation. And I understand that once you become friends with Denmark, he'll be a loyal friend of yours for a long time. Very low on the backstabbing scale. So what is over here? Anything interesting? No, it's just a dead end filled with barbs. Yeah, well, that's a dandy. Huh. Out we go. Oh my goodness. I hope that I don't lose that ship. Speaking of ships to the line, looks like I just built another one. Let's get a submarine now. This ship will literally just park. And I will upgrade him when I've got the opportunity. So... yeah. Driving a wedge between Siam and Korea has got to be one of my principal goals here. And I love these research agreements that I'm getting, but, man, they really detract from me being able to buy city-states. I don't have all of my trade routes running. I'm going to have to deal with that. And let's take a look at our production, because we need to work these international games. So London and Canterbury, and maybe Nottingham. Where's Canterbury? Are you kidding me? This city? I'm impressed. So when you're done with this, you'll work international games, and Nottingham will work international games after the archaeologist. In the meantime, Hastings, as much as I want you to work that sub, you're going to have to do cargo ship. And York, you'll do a cargo ship as well after that garden. That will finish out our cargo ships. Oh, I forgot all about my prophet. Wasn't he supposed to go to Bucharest? Bucharest needs him. Oh yeah. Right here. And then after I do Bucharest, in fact, that'll help my influence with Bucharest, because I understand if yours is the majority religion, then the influence degrades 25% slower. So that will be a real benefit. No way, dude. Arabia, I'm sorry. I know you're on the way out. The Huns in Arabia are not long for this world, I think. Wow, Attila's court was captured. Yeah, Mongolia is doing what they do. Alright, let's spread some religion to Bucharest. That's a thing of beauty. And then come down here to Ankara. Sejong is building up for a sneak attack against Genghis Khan. Guess what? I'm gonna... Nah, yeah. Don't get so mad at me. Here. Yeah. Go fight the Koreans. Huns lost their property. Okay, Siam and the Ottomans fighting one another, and steel technology. We're gonna go for plastics because that's the duh choice. For those research labs. And... boom. That's the end of that bar. This guy really needs to come home and repair now. Come home. Greetings, comrade. Yes, let's figure out a 5-year plan. Do you want to do any trading while you're here? You have virtually nothing that I'm interested in trading. Goodbye. I need to figure out if any of my units need upgrades. I do need to keep all of my units upgraded at a regular pace. And I just, there's so many things that need to be juggled simultaneously.
Was neither an industry nor
Alright, flight. So one of these days I'll get myself an aircraft carrier and I'll put some triplanes on it. What's this Great War Infantry doing over here? I'm thinking he should be like right there. But in the meantime, we're going to see about promoting him. Anybody else need promotions? Okay, great. So next turn, and what's our progress? Oh good, spread some religion. And then I think I'm going to come down here to Konya and spread down there. What is our progress on the international games? 31%. I've done 579. I think, oh yeah, well, I want a little bit more input on those games. I don't think that 579 hammers seems like enough to me. And by the time Nottingham is done with the Kremlin, it's probably going to be too late. But we'll see. I'll check up on it again here in a little while. International Games Update, 36%. It doesn't tell me anything else. Yeah, the deal. Okay, so the deal which was supporting our iron is done, but I guess that we're okay anyway. And what am I going to do with this worker? Am I going to do anything with this worker? I think he's going to, gee, all these tiles are busy. Unless he were to come out here and set up something like a, I don't know. I'll put something on it because it'll be cute. That's really why I'm putting a tile improvement on that island, is because it would be cute. Okay, Great War Infantry upgraded, and you're going to sit on this hill for the rest of your existence. Oh good, I think that with this garden being done, that we're going to start working on one of those 2 trade cargo ships. And a Danish coup in Zurich. Ousted Ethiopian supporters. That's all well and good by me. 1868, approximately at this time, we killed some barbarians. That's right, I said it. We killed barbs. Next turn. So 1870, the last public execution happens in the UK. That's very civilized of them. There are a lot of positive things to be said for the democratic and progressive policies of the UK, and that is one of them. Great artist has been bought in, or yeah, whatever. So kill some ranged units and get on with our lives. And this great artist, he needs some place to create a great work. And I don't think that there is one. Art, right? So another one of those. Let's check our tourism, culture, victory. No, great works, my culture. Yes, I have no place to put a great work of art. So I will pop him for a golden age. Because I definitely have a place for the gold. Hallelujah! Catholicism spreads. That is fabulous. I'm loving it. Cargo ship. Why are you here? Oh, that's right. Because stuff. You just got built. So you'll go to London, where the East India Company is, so we can take advantage of that wonder. What? Are they afraid of me? Zurich? No need for them to be afraid. Eiffel Tower. Well, and I would have loved it. But can't build it. So I never started a timer for this episode, it occurs to me. I think I'm about 15 minutes in, so I will do that now. I'm really good at not remembering this. And if I don't set some kind of timer, I end up at 45, 50 minutes, an hour. I've gone as long as an hour before I finally forced myself away. So this place has enough of everything, really. So, shoot. What does not cost me maintenance? Every tile improvement costs me maintenance, right? No, the railroad costs me maintenance. What? Do the rest of these not cost me maintenance? 1 gold. Okay, so that doesn't matter then. You know, I'm going to build a fort here for no particular reason. I will put a unit on it, like maybe this artillery, and it will look cool. And that's all that's ever going to be. Unless someday somebody attacks me and I think to myself, oh golly, I'm so glad that I had that fort there. In which case I will crow about it for the entire episode. What's the update? 53%, and I'm at 977. I'm not liking that. I'm not liking the way that's shaken out. But at the same time, I would like it less if I didn't build the Kremlin. Maybe I can divert some time off of... I think I'll divert some time off of the submarine. So I'll put a couple extra hammers in towards the international game. And then when the games are done, I'll go back to the... Yeah, that's what I'll do. Where is it? Right here. All right. So York has grown. I'm at 26 happiness. I'm glad I haven't had to worry about that for a little while. Mongolian coup failed. Maya has gone freedom. The imperialists need to be destroyed. Which I have settled on, speaking of imperialists needing to be destroyed, I have settled on the Civ for my next playthrough. It feels kind of lackluster announcing it just in the middle of an episode, but I'm going to do Russia. And the question is, on my mind now, do I play Russia under Catherine, or do I play Russia under one of the modded civs, such as under Lenin or Stalin? I hate to admit it, maybe I'm a dirty human being, but I kind of like the ambiance of Lenin and Stalin. The Soviet Union. I grew up during the Cold War, and the Soviet Union was a force, a world force, which I respected and feared. And, you know, I salute them. They're gone now, but I salute the Soviet Union. And I guess I just wouldn't mind playing through them in Civ and seeing their history, especially their history with the Bolsheviks and Lenin and all of that stuff. Really interesting stuff. Great, we get a free social policy. That's the entire reason why we just built that. Let's go scholasticism, and that will help our science. So are there any other... Good, there's an archer here. I'll go kill him on my way home. Oh, look, and there's a hand axe to kill. I'm doing all of that strictly so that when I upgrade my ships that align to battleships and my skirmishers here, the privateers, the destroyers, I can come back through there without a million wooden arrows plinking off my hull. 1874, anything going on? No, 1878 is when things start to get interesting again. Work has begun on a bank. And I think it's about time for me to start laying off workers. I think. So, what's the update here? 72%, I'm at 1620. I think that's about right. That's about the right amount of hammers for me to be putting in. So, let's shoot that guy. Cargo ship, let's rebase you to London. So I'm done putting social policies into patronage. I'm not going to do that anymore. The rest of my social policies will go into rationalism, and I will attempt to finish out the rationalism tree so I can do what I planned on. The whole point on me getting Stonehenge 465 turns ago was to be able to buy scientists with faith. That was the whole shtick of doing half of the things I've done in this game. Unit needs orders. Kill that hand axe and come get repaired. So, international game's almost complete. Am I working all my academies? I feel like I need to check from time to time. Okay, good. And Viborg. We're clocking in at almost 200 gold a turn right now. Suleiman has become a nuisance. No, I'm dreading the first time that one of these civs asks me to denounce somebody else. And if I don't denounce, then they'll reverse denounce me. Because that's when the poop hits the fan, as far as ideologies are concerned. And I'm really expecting it just about any turn now. Declaration of friendship has expired with Ethiopia. You know what? Since I'm expecting that, I should maybe not renew that declaration of friendship. I think it might be better if I don't.
ይህን ሁኔታ አስብበት። እኔ እንደማምነው ለሁለታችንም ህዝባችን ጠቃሚ ነው።
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, I'm a sucker for friends. At least in this. See, this is gonna get really tricky here in the next, I don't know, 20 turns or so, I suspect, where I have to pick sides and upgrade my ships, because that's awesome. How much is it? 620. Golly. Okay, where are my ships in a line? Let's uncheck these guys. This guy needs to come in here, and he'll get upgraded. And the last one, he is sailing where he needs to. Wow, those privateers, they really mean business. This must be a gifted unit. So, I think actually I'm going to send him out here to Ireland. Just so that I don't have barbarians on Ireland anymore. Maya and Siam are now friends. Okay, Sejong has completed yet another wonder. He's got like 12 wonders. And the Ottomans have become dictators. So that's probably going to set the Ottomans kind of apart. So, when that fateful day comes that I have to pick... Can I reach him from here? Here. When that fateful day comes that I have to pick between civs, which is coming, I will have to pay close attention to the ideologies. International games, 98% complete. So that should be done any minute now. And the Ottomans have decided they've had enough of me. So they are friends and enemies with who? They're friends with Mongolia. Okay. So that means that at this point, it really suits me to denounce them. It will get me a benefit with Korea. Denounce Suleiman. Okay. I guess that guy was taken care of by the Ottoman authorities. Come back into port and get refitted. Before this next election, I will spend money on... I will spend money on what? What am I? Oh yeah, city-states. Which probably means I can't afford to repair this ship of the line right now. Alright, well, I handily came in first place in the international games, which means that I get some blah blah blah, and a free social policy, which is why I cared. And we also got +3 happiness. That'll be nice. A one-time increase of 30. Oh, yes. I forgot about that, but that is actually really super major, especially coming into an election. And then +3 happiness, so... super-de-duper. That was definitely worth everything that I had to do to get it. So, at this point, how do we go about finishing up this? I think we're going to come through humanism and then get free thought. Alright, so now we've got some production we can do. Let's do it on a research lab. Let's do it like they do it on the Research Lab channel. I don't think I need any happiness buildings here. Yeah, science, Research Lab. And you, what about you? We'll buy you the pagoda, and we will get you... What's your growth? Work on an aqueduct. Do that. Work on an aqueduct, and then... after the aqueduct, get yourself, what? A research lab? Probably a research lab. Stadium for happiness. Stock exchange for money. Opera house for whatever reason. Unlocks the Hermitage. Is that something that that's still available? Yes, the Hermitage is available. But it requires opera houses in how many cities? Hastings and Canterbury, that's not too many. We could do an opera house here after the submarine and an opera house here after the aqueduct. And I betcha that Korea probably builds the Hermitage before I can get to it. So, trading post, I guess? Sure. Or I wanna upgrade that guy, but I'll wait. I want to ensure that I get through the embargo of Korea. I'm gonna need a lot of... I'm probably gonna need to push that through myself. Which, yeah, I'm probably gonna have to have enough votes to overpower all the rest of the world, is my expectation. And is it now that I denounce Korea? They have... they're friends with everybody I'm friends with. Huh. No, maybe I won't denounce them before the election. I think I won't. And I think I'm going to lay off this worker. There. So that saves me a little bit of gold. I won't denounce them because I think that will cause a diplomatic hit with the other civs, whereas the embargo I don't think really will. And I don't think I can get anybody else to... I don't think that simply denouncing Korea will get any votes for my policy. However, if I were to, say, pick one of these spies I don't need in a city-state anymore, like this one in Kuala Lumpur. Where are you? Gwendolyn. And move you to Addis Ababa as a diplomat. I think I could get some of Ethiopia's votes. I think the diplomat's what's required in order to be able to trade for votes. So, that's what I'll do. Any quests that I can complete in the meantime? Or anybody have infrastructure quests?
Any man.
Oh, why do I get this? Did I just hard build? I guess I just hard built this. So, this will be a big boost. 649 to 700. Really nice. Really nice. So, this city, I don't think I'm going to move anybody to a trading post here. Not here. Jeez. Unless I were to do this. 16 citizens and stagnation. I don't think that this one science is really worth the city stagnating. Yeah, I'm not feeling that. But I think the 17% bonus from universities is worth it. Wow, already? So what do we get now? I think that we beeline nuclear bombs. Well, atom bombs anyway. And I build atomic bombs so as to keep everybody else the heck off my back, which will coincidentally get me +2 on the atomic theory. Do I care about the Marines? I might, because I'll be landing units in Korea. I don't know. No, I'm going to beeline. So it is what it is. So I guess I'm going to have to call it here. Oh yeah, and I got that tech because of the research agreement with Ethiopia, which is nice. Great, so get used to Ireland because you're going to stay there forever, you little unit. Alright, seems like a rather anticlimactic place to leave off. Oh, we did miss some history, though. In 1878, Prime Minister Benjamin Prime Minister Bob joined the Congress of Berlin, which was kind of like the UN Security Council at the moment of the time. And that was Russia, Great Britain, France, Austria-Hungary, Italy, Germany, and the Ottoman Empire. And he helped negotiate a peace between Russia and the Ottomans. The two of them had been at war. Russia had been, like earlier, when Russia was moving against Crimea. The two had been at each other's throats for a long time. And this peace accord, rather than everyone getting back the territories that they had in the first place, in this peace accord, everyone got a bite of the Ottoman Empire, including Great Britain, well, the UK, which got Cyprus. In 1890, well, okay, we're not in 1890. So at that, we're done. Thank you very much for joining. Like to boost this video in the search results. Dislike to teach me a lesson to do better in my Let's Plays. And subscribe to hear more of my nerdy voice. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.